Hey everybody, it's Lisa with Lisa Bug Fitness and Yoga, straight talk on knee replacement. And today I'm talking about how to elevate your leg to reduce swelling. So let's get started. I think the most important thing to know is you need to elevate toes over nose. That's easy to remember. So a few wrong ways to elevate. If you're sitting in a chair and you prop your leg up on something else, it's elevating your leg, but it's not bringing the fluid from your leg back up to the heart to circulate. And that's the most important part about elevating your leg. We want to get the edema down, the swelling down, that fluid to come back toward the heart and for your kidneys to flush that out of your body. So if we're here, actually where gravity is, that's pulling all the swelling and the fluid down to the back of your leg. Also, if there's ever a kink in this line to move the fluid back toward the heart, that's going to stop it and probably move it the opposite direction. So one thing that we definitely don't want to do when we're elevating our leg is to bend our knee, because then this is the kink. So maybe you're getting some fluid to come back this direction from your knee, but then it's going the opposite way down to your foot. And a lot of times we can get swelling in the ankle, the lower leg, the calf. So we don't want a kink in the knee, we don't want a kink in the hip. So for correct elevating, really the best thing for you to do is what we call in yoga, legs up the wall. Now, if it's too hard for you to get down on the floor to do legs up the wall, you can also do this in bed and prop your legs up on the headboard if you can get comfortably in that position. But the more you have your feet straight up in the air, the better that's going to do for you to bring the swelling and the fluid back toward the heart. But let's start just with legs up on a chair. And again, this can be done in bed if you can't come all the way down onto the floor. This is just for demonstration options. So legs up on a chair, I'm going to show you this. It's still a little bit difficult for me to get down on the floor at about 16 weeks post-op. So what if you were laying on the floor and you had your body like this? Would that be toes over nose? Well, essentially yes, but you've got a kink in the knee, so you might not actually get that swelling down from the lower leg as well. So what we want to do is to extend the legs straight and have them elevated. So if I had some pillows here, or if I could maybe take my stability ball and bring it up here, now we're talking. This is how we want to elevate toes over nose. And I still do have a kink right here at my hips. So what would even be better is if I tucked a pillow underneath my hips a little bit so that I really had this nice extended line and elevation to bring it from the feet, through the knees, through the hips, all the way back to the heart to circle and flush out of the kidneys. Now what's great to do when you're elevating is pump your ankles. Ankle pumps activate what we call the muscle pump. So actually I'm going to hold my legs straight up here. And ankle pumps are great because our veins sometimes don't do the work very well to bring this fluid back toward the heart. And a lot of times it's because we're trying to push it up against gravity. We're not in this position, gravity's working for us. But if I flex and point my ankles, I'm activating the muscles around the calf, the shin, the tibialis anterior, and the gastrocnemius, and other muscles as well. And the contraction of those muscles is going to squeeze that fluid and keep pumping it back toward the heart. So that's going to speed along the help of this elevation. Now for me, post-op, I am a side sleeper. And I thought, how am I going to elevate my legs at night because I have to lay on my back? Well, I was able to adapt to laying on my back from day one post-op. I never slept in a recliner. I never slept on the couch. I slept in my bed from day one. I had a nice stack of pillows that were very firm, that extended my legs way up, toes over nose, and I sleep that way every night, still at 16 weeks post-op. Because by the end of the day, I have a lot of swelling in the knee and in my lower leg still at this point in my recovery. So every night I sleep on my back and I elevate my legs. I do some ankle pumps right before I fall asleep. And then in the morning, I can tell the circumference of my lower leg is smaller. I can see the veins in my shins where I can't see them now. I'm actually filming this at the end of the day and I have a fair amount of swelling. So really elevating for 7 or 8 hours as I do a night, sometimes I don't quite get that much sleep, but it really does help with my swelling. So if you have any questions, please send me a message and a comment. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please hit the subscribe button, forward this on to any of your cohorts that are having knee replacement surgery. It's really important to get this information out to those who need it the most. All right, take care, knee warriors, stay strong, and I'll see you next time.